music just getting laser.
Yeah, reach in my pocket, my stress, cigarettes in the lid. Yeah, what? Yeah, reach in my pocket, my stress, cigarettes in the lid. Different day and time, I need the presidents. Reach in my pocket, my stress, cigarettes in the lid. Different day and time, I need the presidents. Reach in my pocket, my stress, cigarettes in the lid. Different day and time, I need the presidents. Reach in my pocket, my stress, cigarettes in the lid. Different day and time, I need the presidents. I need the presidents, fuck the dead presidents. This world's a ghetto, several to settle, fueling the devil. Gas through the pedal, living to die, this can't be life. Life's full of wisdom, needing ants back in the day, sipping here. Trying to come up with my friends, no doubt. Yeah, hit the streets, gotta show what you really be bout. Quicker cops on the prowl, at any given minute, shit can go down. Open the trunk, open the funky sounds. I was lost, but now I'm found. Playing haters, hating the style is not allowed. And there's no doubt around here. Still walking around with no fear. Let me clear the way, so don't you dare interfere. Real, till the day I die supply. The public with rhymes, look in my eyes. No regrets in this life. Though you think about shit, gotta continue to strive. Wanna be like living broke ain't the way. Gotta try to stack it, give yourself your own raise. Escape the pain, go against the grain. Different day of time, sequence the price to pay. Sacrifice, bitch ass motherfuckers. I've arrived, let's ride, ride. Reach in my pocket, my stress, cigarettes in the lid. Different day and time, I need the presidents. Reach in my pocket, my stress, cigarettes in the lid. Different day and time, I need the presidents. Rolling in the bucket, better drive it like a Benz. Focused on my ends, staring at my review, trying to figure out what the meaning to life is. Yeah, trying to figure out what the meaning to life is. Rolling in the bucket, better drive it like a Benz. Focused on my ends, staring at my review, trying to figure out what the meaning to life is. Yeah, trying to figure out what the meaning to life is.
Everyone, welcome to another episode of the SD Podcast, brought to you, of course, by Kicker Labs. Yes, sir. Of course, coming to you and broadcasting 100% live from beautiful North County, San Diego. My name is Victor V, joined by my brother and co-host Smoke Dog.
Oh.
And we're gonna jump right into it, man. So if you guys don't know, we do talk Padres here. We do a lot of other stuff, sports related. And as of late, we've been opening packs. So if you are in the YouTube, we got the Top Series 2. We're going to open up a couple of those packs. And we got some more packs that we are going to slap into right around the middle of the episode. So keep with us, keep in tune, and let's go. So I want to jump in with the Padres, man, because I was fortunate enough to go to the first game of the homestand series against the Dodgers. Amazing game, amazing environment. The results not favorable throughout the whole series. I mean, just that Monday game alone was awesome, dude. They went to extra innings, like I said they would.
He did call it.
And it was amazing. And fuck, dude, it was a lot of errors on both sides, to be honest, dude. Teoscar should have caught it in the outfield. Manny should have not lost it in the lights. But you know, end of the day, it was a battle, back and forth, nonstop action, and both teams killed it, man. The result, again, not favorable. Dodgers win in extra innings by 1 run, but there was opportunities. A couple opportunities missed on the Padres side. throughout most of the series. But overall, pretty pretty well played, and I feel like it lived up to the hype of the quote unquote rivalry, best rivalry in baseball. What do
Oh
you think,
yeah,
Smoke?
I do believe that right now that is the best rivalry in baseball. Some people want to assume that the Padres aren't the Dodgers rivals, but we're in their minds 24/7. That was a good turnout. Was there a lot of blue in the crowd?
No, honestly, or at least not for the first game. I don't know about the rest of the games, but the first game, I did see some blue walking around. Afterwards, I saw a couple of fights online. Nothing major, mostly chicks, to be honest. But no, I mean everybody was pretty peaceful. They were just talking sports shit real quick, but like it wasn't like like I'm gonna fuck you up type
I
stuff.
mean, Dodger fans are angry when they're in Dodger Stadium because it's a hellhole. It's a piece of shit fucking stadium. But that's why they're a little more calmer when they're in San Diego because it's a beautiful stadium and it's a fun game. I mean, it was fun to watch, win or lose. Of course, you want to beat the Dodgers more than anybody, but it was fun. I think we showed up. We could have showed up a little more, but I think we showed up. There are some issues. Whatever Tatis is going through, I'm rooting for you, bud. Get through it because he's definitely struggling. It looks like internally, not just, I mean, his defense is good, but I don't know what's going on with him.
Yeah, when it comes to the mechanics, I'm not too sure, man. People are trying to analyze Tatis and the way that he's approaching the plate. I mean, he was a big part of the series, man. He helped rally the troops in game 2 when they won 11-1. But yeah, it's something about him at the plate right now that it's just not clicking, man. I've heard multiple times that it could come down to the New York series. One, when he got bashed in the arm and it just swelled up. So maybe that has to do part of it. And also because it was his first ejection also in New York.
Oh.
So I don't know, man. I don't really want to dive too much in between the lines or try to read his body language out on the field because he's still a very important piece of the Padres and he's going to turn it around, bro. It sucks that it's not happening right now, that we're not getting the production off of those guys. Merrill seemed like he was starting to turn it around this last series. But end of the day, man, they're winning. What I was asking before last week is you go 500. They absolutely did that this last 2 series. They took 2 out of 2 from the Brewers. They took 1 from the Dodgers. And I mean, out of 6 games, you get 3. I'll take that in the name, man. They just got to ride 500 for the rest of the month, and they'll be all right.
Yeah. Speaking about that Monday game, the blowout the Padres did, I went to an awesome watch party here in North County, hosted by Keep the Faith Instagram of San Diego, and it was really fun. Giveaways, it was at Rookies. It was a good time, man. So I shout out Keep the Faith, man. Hopefully we got some surprises in store for you guys coming up in the next few months. Speaking about the next few months, don't forget to vote. All-Star game is coming. Vote for your Padres. Let's go. I vote. You can vote 5 times a day. I voted, I think, 15 times already. So let's do this.
Yeah, pretty easy. All you have to do is just go into MLB.com. Might have to register. Just throw in your email real quick, and you get a chance to vote, man. We're all voting for the captain, Mr. Manny Machado, to go to the All-Star game because he's a big part of this offense right now. He's single-handedly almost carrying the whole entire team. I mean, him and the pitching, to be honest, is what is helping the Padres propel to victory.
Manny Machado?
That's right.
Unsigned. It's only signed in my dreams, but it's a big Manny Machado.
Yeah, Ministro is killing it, dude.
What if I could get that signed?
I'm pretty sure you could get it signed, dude. I don't know how, but if you could, it'll just go up in value for sure. But Ministro's killing it. The pitching is killing it. The bullpen was a little faulty. The last game of the series, they didn't come out victorious, even though we had the lead. But it's part of the game, man. I mean, all you have to do is just play the same mind tricks that Dave Roberts played on the Padres when he took Kike Hernandez out for game 2 for the pitching, and just apply the same type of strategy when you go up to LA. And we'll get into that a little bit more into the show. But overall, I'm not disappointed, man. And again, that Milwaukee series was amazing, dude. You guys do not understand how great of a team Milwaukee is. Like they're playoff bound, and to have those type of close games, yeah, I am gonna agree with the captain that just that last week from the Giants to the Brewers, it got them prepped up for this last series against the Dodgers.
I think every baseball fan, maybe even player, was looking forward to this series. So, see what the Padres got against the Dodgers. Both teams are not 100% right now. So it was definitely energetic. Voting wise, Manny, he said he's gonna vote for the captain. I'm over every single Padre on that. All right, so you vote for every damn Padre. But speaking of Manny, he's moving up the record books in San Diego. He is actually the top three RBI leader in San Diego as a Padre, top three of all time.
Yes, sir.
That's pretty badass. He's less than I think 25 hits away from 2,000, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, man, he's bound to break the 2000 mark. And this a history year for Manny. He's already surpassed 350 home runs, and he's what, like at 352 right now. I think he might be tied with Freddie
Is
Freeman
this
already.
his 14th year in the league?
Well, he started when he was like 19. He's 32, so almost about to be 14 years. Yeah.
Wow. How many do you know? And I'm sure you heard of the golden ticket, right?
Golden ticket.
So I don't know how long, and maybe it's 10 years or 15 years, but if you're an MLB player and you played for a certain amount of time, you get a golden ticket where you can go to any baseball game whenever you want at any stadium for free.
Oh, that's cool. I had no idea.
Yeah. So that's kind of what baseball gives to their lifelong players.
Oh, that's pretty badass, man. I mean, MLB does a lot of cool stuff once you break a certain amount of time. When you become part of, I don't know if it's a union or what, but like you play a certain amount of games. I think it's like 30 games in the majors. Like
Be
you,
alum or whatever.
yeah, when you become an alum, and then you just get like badass benefits, dude. You get a lifelong check. You get health care. All that. I mean, they take care of their players, man.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. But what else are we getting? Oh yeah, I want to talk to you about something. Who is your most favorite player and your least favorite player on the current roster?
Current roster as sits right now. Okay. Well, favorite player, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Tatis is fucking electric. 100% my favorite player. I got nothing but respect for Manny Machado. I think he's an amazing player, but personally, favorite player, Mr. Fernando Tatis Jr. 100%. And currently, least favorite. I'm not gonna talk about the bench because you don't see some of those bench guys, but I am gonna talk about some of the guys that do get to hit the field. And I'm gonna go with Lockridge, bro. Not dinging Lockridge. Every time I see him out there, I'm like, dude, you don't even deserve a bat. I know you're gonna be a for sure out.
Yeah, he's horrible. I actually pulled his rookie card in Series 2, so I did get a Padre.
Nice.
Wow, those are some big ones. You're really laying it down on a rookie, but no, I get it. Yeah, I agree. Tatis is by far my favorite player right now. I love Manny, but Tatis is exciting. Yeah, his bad day is better than some people's best days. It's really fun to watch him. He's really cool. I really like watching him. My least favorite player, by far, not even close, Wandy Peralta. And I was telling you a few episodes ago, some players don't look like Padres. He doesn't look like a Padre.
He does not look like a Padre, but I understand why, man. He's been prone.
Wandy Peralta.
He's been prone to just let the team down when it comes to high leverage situations. But his ERA says something else, man. Like his ERA is about 2, no more than 3, and he's as a bullpen piece, he is good. It's just he hasn't come through when he needed it, man.
Then maybe the coaches need to reevaluate where to put him in the game at.
Yeah,
maybe a little earlier, not in such an important role.
Yeah, he's more like a 7th inning reliever.
Because a lot of people, when they see Yuki get in the game, they roll their eyes. That's how I feel about Wandy. I'm like, dude, here we go. We're blowing this one.
Yeah,
I like Yuki. I like Yuki a lot.
I like Yuki. I think he doesn't necessarily pitch to strike. He pitches for contact, and most of that contact results in an out. So it's a different strategy. You just, man, there's so many different ways to call a game and play the game that when you're just an occasional watcher or an occasional fan, you don't understand the strategy behind it. And with Wandy, like he has like swing strike type stuff, but when he leaves him hanging in the zone, like he's gonna get knocked all over the place.
Yeah, he just hasn't impressed me yet as a fan. Lifelonger. So it's like, man, I'm not a big guy. I'm not buying into what he's selling yet. So that's where I stand. What else? Oh, do you know that there's a badass manhole in Japan for you, Darvish? I guess he knows how to throw a curveball 11 different ways. And so in his hometown of Japan, I don't know exactly where it is, but there's a night because they have art on their manholes, and there's one for you, Darvish.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Yu Darvish is a legend, bro. He's up there with Ichiro. Like he's a Japanese ball legend, bro. Like
Tani's on his way. You know,
well, I mean, he's already a living legend. Like that's completely different. He's like the Kobe Bryant of baseball in Japan right now. Like
I would say
he's
Pete Rose. He just didn't get caught.
yeah. Well,
'Cause
that's
Pete Rose legendary. Pete Rose had legendary stats.
but that's a whole different conversation, bro. Like I mean, now we're talking about like the gambling and whatnot. Like I don't know. I mean,
You don't. So you don't think when Tadi's gonna get that call to the Hall of Fame that no people are gonna bring up the steroid shit? You know they are.
yeah, and you know what? Now that you bring up steroids, quick little side conversation. I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that they're making like a performance enhanced Olympics.
That would be epic.
Yeah, dude. So I'm all
Oh,
for it. But no, you're right, man. I think that once Toddy does get the call for the Hall of Fame, they are going to bring up the suspension and like the PODs or PEDs.
PODs,
I
youth of a
don't-
nation.
so it sucks, bro. It really truly sucks because I feel like they should overlook that, man. I mean, it's been so long in the game. There's a lot of players that deserve to be in the Hall of Fame that just because of that certain rule haven't been able to. You got Barry Bonds, who I think deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, whether it was positive or negative for the image of the game. Like he still did something extremely impressive.
I agree with you. I love the 90s. I love the steroid era baseball. Was it healthy for the players? No, but they did it on their own. And at the same time, you can take whatever enhancement you want. You still got to learn how to play the game. You still got to hit the ball.
Facts.
So, yeah, Barry Bonds was still a great hitter, So,
Yeah, or who's the other
Sosa,
guy? Bro?
McGuire,
Sosa, McGuire.
Canseco, I think. There's a lot of juices.
Well, Canseco is something else, dude. I think he had like a rage problem. No, but what's his name? A-Rod. A-Rod's another
A-Rod,
one.
yeah.
So a lot of big important names to the game of baseball there. They're not going to be able to make it to the Hall of Fame just because of that certain rule. But that's besides the point. I still think that Tatis is an amazing player. He's yet to hit his stride. So mark my words, bro. These Padres are going to be coming in super hot in the month of August. And then everybody's going to be like, oh, well, they finally gelled. They finally clicked. They figured it out. The coach is amazing and this, and that. Oh, the hitting coach should get a raise or an extension. Because right now, all the fans, the casual fans that I was speaking about, like they want to fire everybody. They want to fucking get rid of everybody.
It's annoying. It's annoying to listen to. Sometimes.
Dude, like first,
we have one of the best coaches in the league.
Understand what you're talking about. Because Mike Schilt, like,
dude, legendary coach for the Cardinals.
he's-
I don't remember where he came from before. I think Yankees, right, or something. He's a legendary coach.
he's probably the best coach that we've had in the Padres this decade, the 20s, bro. Like, because what's his name? Tingler?
Jace,
Jace Tingler, who
you
was
were a fan?
no.
Green? No. That
Uh,
one dude for that half a season?
Bomel was okay. I mean, he's killing it in San Francisco, but he wasn't doing that with the Padres.
Bud Black? No, man. We had Bochy and now we got Schultz. Those are my two favorite Padres coaches. I wish Dave Roberts was a Padre coach. You know what I mean?
That'd be cool.
I think he chose LA over San Diego. I think because we kind of wanted him, I think.
Yeah, and I mean, don't get me wrong, like the hitting's not coming around just yet, dude. But then again, like look at the way that Petco Park is designed. It's not a hitter's park, it's a pitcher's park until August. Until August, you're gonna start seeing some bombs and you're gonna start eating a whole lot of Jack in the Box. So be ready, man. Be ready.
Jack in the Box, you be ready. All right. Throw some cheese on that.
'cause
Like
I already
Donnie
heard
says.
they're starting to go bankrupt. So
I
closing
like
down
that.
some Jack in the Box stores here in a couple of days.
Ugh, what else do we got? Man, it's only been 19 minutes. I'm already through
Yeah,
my
well-
list. I gotta
well-
get a bigger notepad next
All right.
time.
Well, what we gotta get into is, you know what? I was like midway through sipping this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sip it. So,
All right. Well, yeah, let me
go ahead, smoke.
let me say some stuff. Okay, so the Chargers, San Diego. Oh well, the Chargers are gonna be back in San Diego. I don't know if you guys know this. They are gonna be back in San Diego for 2 days only. They're gonna do a spring training at USD, the University of San Diego. That's where Jim Harbaugh graduated college from. And so, yeah, July 22nd and 23rd, if you're still a Charger fan like me and RM the Poet, go check them out. University of San Diego is going to be real fun. Maybe we should get some football cards. Maybe get some signatures.
Hey, well, we'll see what happens, man. The season is long. We're pushing this until October and maybe even November, depending on how SDFC does. So,
Hey,
but you know what? Before we move on to a
I
little bit of
know
soccer,
you want to open these damn cards.
no, I do want to touch base on the not the playoffs, but like the finals currently going on in the NBA and in the NHL. As of now, Panthers up in the series, 2-1 against the Oilers. And when it comes to the NBA, I don't know if you guys caught the game yesterday, but man, dude, the Pacers almost dominated that fucking game, dude. So that series right there, that one's gonna be pretty hardcore. Pacers up 2 games, 2-1 against OKC, and it's starting to get exciting, bro, on both sides. And we were just checking earlier on the hockey game for tonight. Panthers were up 3-1 against the Oilers, and all of a sudden it tied up towards the end of the second period, 3-3. So the conclusion of that game is going to be amazing. Hopefully it goes into overtime again.
Yeah, starting to watch hockey. I'm a Lightning's fan, Tampa Bay. But it's pretty cool, because you could be a dominating team, but if you get a penalty or whatever, you're in the penalty box, you're down a man. I mean, that makes a big difference on the ice.
Oh yeah, dude.
So
that's when they get you.
Especially, if you get into a fight, you can't control your anger. You're in the penalty box. Now you kind of just, screwed your team out. So it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, and the crazy part about at least the NHL, I feel like it's been a little bit more exciting than the NBA, to be honest. Especially with the defending champs and Canada trying to get the championship back. But the last 2 games have been overtime, dude. Both of the games overtime. So I hope they just do overtime once again today, and they're probably gonna go down in history just because of that.
Hey, it's gonna be fun. They're watching right now. Don't watch that though. We'll keep you updated.
We'll keep you updated, man. And so shout out to everybody. Shout out to the Instagram, the IG, and shout out to the YouTube. You know what? We're gonna segue real quickly.
Australia, Indonesia. We got Japan in the building.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, appreciate you. Thailand. Hey.
Yeah, shout out to everybody on the comments. There was a comment that we didn't get a chance to get to last week, so I think it's a great time to pull it up right now. It's not obviously going to be pulled up because it was a last week comment, but I do remember it pretty well, and it came from Vince from Triple OG Comics. His question was, what is your guys' favorite Padres uniform? I think that's how it went. Don't quote me word for word, but I think that's how it went.
I really thought he knew it word for word. He just said that.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
but so, it went somewhere around those lines right there.
Well, I got all the color schemes right here on this cup. I do like this one. I always loved the blue and orange. That was obviously the World Series run. I was growing up, season ticket. My uncle had. Always go to a game. So yeah, it's the blue and orange with the white ones though with the pinstripe. That's the one that I liked. The white, blue, and orange with the pinstripe. That was mine.
Yeah, I think if you ask anybody in San Diego, especially if you grew up in the 90s,
it's my least favorite one.
It was okay in the time, middle of the 2000s when they opened up Pickle Park. Yeah. It was okay. It was a little weak sauce. But again, if you ask anybody growing up in San Diego from the 90s, they're gonna say the navy, white, and orange, man. 100% probably the best color scheme. Are we ever going to go back to it? Highly unlikely. The brown and gold is pretty solid. I love it.
You think we'd ever go to orange and gold or orange and brown? Orange and gold.
No, ain't no way, dude.
You don't go back there.
Ain't no way. They're not going that far back. But I'm not gonna lie, dude. My second favorite right now, although I do really like the brown and gold. I think it's clean, amazing, especially the road pinstripe uniform. Probably one of the best road uniforms ever in MLB. But the City Connect, bro, it just grew on me. I think it's such a sick, badass uniform. It just sucks that we only wear it once a week, and it has to be at home. But it's super, super cool, dude. It was, I think, a trend setting for a lot of people in baseball, man. Not just in MLB, but worldwide. It showed you a different approach to the uniform that nobody had thought of before the Padres came out with the City Connect with the pink and the blue. I mean, I'm rocking the hat right now. That's probably my favorite part of the uniform. But after the City Connect done by San Diego, you started seeing it trickle down to Mexico, Japan, the Dominican, and now even in the MLB. I think the new Colorado City Connect might have been inspired because of the San Diego City Connect.
I really like the Colorado City Connect. I'm not a huge fan of ours. Looking at your hat's clean. I mean, it's a clean look. I don't know if I could pull off that style. I'd have to get a whole new wardrobe to find those colors to match. But I really do like Colorado's.
The have you seen the new one?
The
The
green one, right?
Oh no, the new one.
I haven't seen the new
It's
one.
like purple with like
What?
orange and pink. Yeah, dude, they got a new one.
Man, I gotta see
But
that.
the green one is hard. I like
like
that
the
one.
green
It's
one,
one of
yeah.
my favorite ones for
I was
sure.
saying about the belt. The belt's like all the mountains in Colorado. They're built on that.
What?
Yeah, it's
Huh.
thick, dude.
Yeah, no, that one's one of my favorite ones too. The green Colorado one. A lot of cool ones out there from MLB. So far, the one that hasn't had a City Connect, and they probably won't, is the
Yankees?
Yankees. And I heard this crazy thing on the radio from Jesse Agler. He's like, I know they're not going to do it just because they're going to stick to tradition, but the quickest, easiest way to maybe attempt a City Connect is just invert it. Invert the pinstripe with the uniform. So
They would look like the White Sox.
it's similar, yeah. But I mean, the White Sox are not even using that anymore. They got the new ones.
I like the. I mean, I'm a White Sox fan. South Side is sick. They have
South
new
Side
ones.
is
Yeah,
hard.
the South Side that's just pretty sick. But that's what it would look like reversed. And Yankees would probably look a little more aggressive, like a little more intimidating. Black.
Oh, yeah, 100%, dude. Yeah, I think so. So big shout out to Vince from Triple OG Comics for
Great
with that
question.
question.
Vince. Great question.
Yeah, man,
Hey, I got questions about that comic book even right now.
I love the orange and navy, 100% the best. And again, the City Connect, probably the second best Padres uniform of all time.
Oh, all right. There you go. What else are we gonna talk about?
We are almost about halfway through the show, so I think it's about fair that we maybe start getting into these cards. But I don't know if you want to bring something else out from your notes real quickly.
I do have well, vote. Don't forget to vote for the All Star. I already said that. And then my last note I have here, the Carnello. We'll talk about that when it's closer to the time. I just want to surprise you with that, but you knew that already. On this day, Padres history. On this day in 2002, Brian Lawrence threw an immaculate inning against the Baltimore Orioles. And I don't know if you know what immaculate inning is. Do you, my friend, know what
Immaculate, is it like a perfect game?
No, it's one inning. Very similar though. Immaculate means you throw 9 strikes in a row and you struck out 3 batters.
Oh,
Yeah. So pretty much you're throwing gas.
okay.
So yeah. So he threw.
I've heard that.
Yeah. So he threw 9 strikes in a row, struck out 3 batters. And yeah. So that was on this day in Padres history. Brian Lawrence, shout out, had an immaculate inning. No one could touch his stuff.
Damn, 9 pitches, 3 batters.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Whew. That was fun. I could have done like a Tony Gwynn one, but that was a cool one. Immaculate. They're hard to find. I've never seen an immaculate inning.
No, they're hard to come by, dude. Because first you either got to get somebody to foul off, and then you just gotta work your count and get your spots, dude. Because if
Yeah.
not, it ain't no way.
It's not even a can. You got strikes. It's not even a can. You just got to do it. So it's just great. Yeah, it is tough to do, man. So hey, congratulations.
Congratulations to the man, dude. All right, so we're gonna go real quickly to the Instagram again. Say for the comments, for the emojis.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate everybody shooting the emojis. Love that. And yeah, you know what? Let's get straight into what we like to call the ASMR of the show. It's not necessarily ASMR, but we're opening packs and we're gonna show you exactly what we got on the official Series 2 2025 Topps cards.
What they just came out like yesterday, right?
Yeah, they just came out
And we
yeah,
got 'em,
literally
guys.
yesterday.
We got them.
And we're gonna show you some more stuff. So Smoke, if you do me the honors, bro, I'm gonna be running out from the camera real quick, and I'll be right back. See you on the other side.
See what we got going on. See what we got going on over here, huh? They're official. They're real. Otani's unopened. Yes, sir. Series 2, as you know, it's what we do. I'm probably gonna open 2, and then I'll have Vic open 2, and then we got some more. We got a bunch of other tops to open up as well. We'll get to those later. So yeah, you do the honor. You pick your first 2, and I'll open the other ones.
All right, bro. So I'm ready for this. I've been looking forward to it. Mostly all week. So okay.
So last time I pulled the signed one, he opened. He read them. So we'll see if he can get a good pack. Let's go. Big money. Series 2. All right. Let's do this.
All right, dude. So I'm gonna go ahead and just open one, dude. I kind of want to hold off on this one, especially since we kind of short on time on the ASMR segment. I don't know if you guys noticed, but we got a nice little clean map for you guys.
Oh yeah, dude, we're getting
And
better.
you
My
know,
favorite part, he reads every name.
before I snap this guy, just need to show you guys this massive Machado
Oh,
card.
dude, I'm gonna try to
So
get that
dope.
some bitch signed.
So dope. I love it, dude. I freaking love it. It might just stay in the studio now.
Hey, it just might. It's pretty badass.
But again, I do want to show you guys this big boy right here for
that's a huge.
For all my newbies, man, who are getting into the trade card game, just like us here. This is I don't know what they call this, the super box, I guess, but it comes with a bunch of cards here, bunch of cards here. Then this right here is what you get the super box for, which is the blue pack and the little secret gift right here. We'll be showcasing that as well in this segment. But
yeah, I sold a dead bird to a blind kid, so I also have a blue pack. So we are gonna open some blue packs.
But for now, we're gonna get straight to it. We got the Show It Ohtani Topps 2025 Series 2 baseball cards. Here we go.
I hope you guys got that joke.
All right, pack's been cracked. As you can see, you got
a damn
Yankee. All right.
God. Oh God.
Let's see. Oh, I could already see something special.
Oh yeah.
You guys see that shine? Oh, all right. So, bam, we got a Dodger.
What's his name?
We got a Tiger. Rockies. Pirates. Cubs. Oh, Trent Grisham.
Oh, Grishdash.
Holy shit. Look at what we just got right here.
There he is.
Roki Sasaki.
Hey.
Nice. He didn't want to be a Padre.
I love playing him in the show. I whoop his ass. It's fucking awesome.
We got a A. And, okay, I want to see what Yankee is out here, bro. Okay. Rendon. I like him. I think if he was to be a Padre, it would be a little bit better.
Is that a City Connect uniform?
For Minnesota?
Yeah.
No, it's not. But this one's kind of cool, dude. I haven't seen this stars yet. Okay.
Oh.
Nice little rookie pull right here. Money.
Who's that?
His name is Caden Dana.
2 first names. He's got to be good.
Yeah. And, okay, Luke.
That's
Rayleigh.
a cool picture, bro.
Yo, dude, did you guys see that catch?
Yeah, from the
Athletic?
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Amazing catch. Probably cool picture, one of the best catches of the year, 100%. All right, so that's the pack that I opened up. So far, probably the 2 best cards right here from at least that pack. And we got Grisham, dude, which he was pretty hot when he played the Padres. I don't know what happened to him, but hopefully he's still staying pretty consistent.
Let's hope so.
All right, Smokey, go ahead and do your pack, bro.
I'll crack it. Obviously, he's by the camera, so he'll have to pull him. But I'll crack it. Let's see what we got going on with this bad girl right here.
All right, so it's been cracked. As you can see, you got Seattle, the back card.
Come on, big money,
right, dude. All righty, so we got holy shit, another Roki Sasaki. We'll get to it right now.
Whole collection.
Stars of the game. All right. Ooh, this one's pretty, man. This one says Minnesota Twins, but it's got cool. This Suns and stuff. Like it's interesting.
So I pulled a card like that too. Yeah.
All right.
Sick. It's pretty cool.
Got Mariners, Pirates, Braves. Albies is a fucking baller. I like Albies. Got Marlins, Pirates, Yankees, St. Louis. Shota Imanaga from the Cubs.
Hey, he's pretty decent.
I like this guy, man. He's so underrated as a pitcher. I think he should be in the conversation just like Paul Skeens is every single goddamn day.
Yeah, he's not a bad kid. No, he's not.
All right. And as you saw earlier, and we pulled another one. But this one, look, yo, check it, dude. Before we move on, look at the difference. So we got this nice little green one, and we got a base card. Interesting.
Okay.
All right. And we got, again, Sasaki with the Stars of the Game RC card. Pretty cool. Might be worth something. Probably $1.25.
What?
This is what people are looking out for, bro. These special editions on the Top Series 2. You got the Summer Superstars, Salvador Perez from the Kansas City Royals.
Never heard of him, but that's a badass card.
Yeah. There's a lot of these on the Series 2, man. Series 2 this year is pretty freaking wild and epic. So this one's cool right here. We'll hold on to that on the camera. But
Hey, we're
nice.
cracking Series 2, baby.
Yeah, nice little cards right here, dude.
Let's
Cool little
go.
come up.
This one's pretty sick, dude.
Yo, so I'm gonna move on real quick to this pack. I'm gonna open up on the
Series
ASMR
2.
section.
Series 2 cards. There we go.
All right, box been removed.
Oh,
Got the plastic off, and all the toys are out.
oh.
All right, so comes with cards on one side, cards on another side. So we got packs today.
Packs on packs on packs. We are cracking wax.
And of course, the beautiful blue pack, which I'll probably start off with that guy. And if you're wondering where Smoke got that many, right here on the middle of the packaging, that's where you remove the cover and you get a big old card like that.
Hey.
Future Hall of Famer, possibly legend. Mike Trout as a huge card on this pack. And yeah, look at that. Amazing. You can't really do anything with these besides just hang them on your wall or something, but still pretty cool.
They're both cool. Yeah.
All right. So,
Give you a centerpiece of one of those. Baby.
all right. All right. That one's for you, Smoke.
Oh, thank you, brother.
That one's for me. But as promised, I do want to start off with the blue pack. Just so you guys know, this is why you get that big old super box. It's for stuff like this. It's a little bit different. Only comes with 5 cards, 5 silver cards. So we'll see what we pull. Opening up the blue pack. And it's been cracked. All right. So we got Jacob Wilson rookie card.
Hey.
His stock is going up, dude. So that's a pretty good find right there. Holy shit. Heck yes. Ooh, all right. And go Jose Ramirez. Pretty nice.
Look at this bad boy.
You got a Pirate. Carlos Rodriguez rookie card. And Jake Rogers. Okay. Nice cards. Definitely the find is Jacob, bro. That is great.
That's a good find. Rookie
Yeah,
card,
100%, dude.
Yeah, I'll crack mine. Let's see what we got. I also have a blue
Ooh.
pack.
Run it.
So let's see if we can do this. Shout out Petey. It has been cracked.
All right, dude. Right off the jump, got a nice card right here. Pete from Tampa Bay. Oh, no fucking way. National League, Los Angeles Dodgers team card. Wow. Okay, that's worth some money right there,
That's
dude.
a cool card right there.
$1.50, easy. Jake McCarthy from the Diamondbacks.
Another Dodger.
Ah, man, I hate this fucking
You
guy.
love Will Smith.
He's the worst.
No,
But
Muncy's the
respect.
worst.
And we got a Devil Ray. Nice little package right here, dude. A lot of fucking Dodgers in this one.
Jesus, the same one. 2 Will Smiths.
No, it's not. No, but it felt like it was 2 Will Smiths. All right, nice. For all my Dodger fans, this is probably for you. But still, nice little pulls. And before we finish off the segment, I just gotta show you guys what's in this little golden wrapper.
Is that like a dime bag? What is that?
It's a 1 out of 10 exclusive pin by Topps. Only comes in the super box. So this is actually going to be a giveaway in person. So come see me, holla at me. But let's see. All right. So we got Francisco Lindor pin right here.
Hey, let's go.
It's exactly the same as the card that he has for 2025 Series 1. but just on a pin form. It's pretty cool, nice, heavy. Um, you know what? Let me see if I can get closer to the camera.
You gotta look what you're gonna do. Shake your hand. Hell yeah, it is
Yeah,
1998 version, so it's
yeah,
blurry. That's
pretty
what we
cool.
got.
Uh, do like it a lot. Enjoy it. It's nice, dude. Again, these super packs. That's where you get them. These super boxes. And just before we finish it off, might as well crack the last pack on the table. Let's see. All right, got some Giants. Cool. Giant,
Let's go Padres.
Philly. Whoa. Okay, that's kind of cool. All right, Arizona, Clayton Kershaw. Okay,
Hey,
man, this is nothing but Dodgers today. Shit, getting them all over the
I
place.
guess it's Dodger week in San Diego.
Yeah.
Huh?
All right. This one's pretty cool. This Cubs Iron Hap.
Ian
Ooh,
Happ.
interesting. I could get down with that. Rookie card, Dylan Cruz from the Washington Nationals. Nice little card right here. Uh,
Is he Paul Cruz's son?
I'm not sure. Ooh, Francisco Lindor. We are just talking about you, my boy. Hey,
Oh,
look
we
at
got a
that.
pin and a stars of the.
Yo, I fucks with this one, dude. I'm gonna keep that one to myself.
Hey.
Um, then we got Skew Ball and Marco Luciano. So there you go.
There you go. There's some good cards.
Yeah, yeah, fun cards.
I
Enjoyed
like
it.
Series 2. I like the different, styles of cards in Series 2.
Yeah, definitely fun, dude. So thanks everybody for tuning in into the ASMR segment of the SD podcast. We will be returning to our scheduled programming, talking sports, talking nothing but the best of San Diego baseball and baseball sports. So, Smokey, I'll be right back.
Yeah, definitely. Check us out. We appreciate the love. If you ever want to send us anything, what you got from the game, please send it. We'd love to promote it, talk about it. We're still trying to get one of those banana pudding little floats. I heard it's a Western Metal Supply building. Oh man, that sounds really cool. Where can you actually get those in the stadium? The banana boats.
I think it's near the Seaside Market or something
Okay.
like that. Um, but once I find it, I'll let you guys know, and we'll bring that banana boat because wait, it's not a banana boat, the Western Middle building thing. But I heard they ran out, so right now they're doing the helmets again until the next homestand. So just be on the lookout, man, because those things fly. They're a beautiful and crazy souvenir. And shout out to the marketing team for pulling that up because who would have thought, man? But I mean, if you're a Padres fan, if you're a San Diego fan, you love the Western Middle Supply building. I think
I don't
it's
know. I don't know how
classic.
many damn popcorn buckets I have through all the seasons. I have so many popcorn there because their popcorn buckets are cool too.
Yeah, you were able to refill them, and now you can't. So
Oh, you
kind of
can't?
sucks. Yeah, no more.
Oh, rude. I have a City Connect popcorn bucket. It's pretty badass.
Yeah. All
But
right.
yeah,
Well,
no, a little bit of ASMR. That was fun. The upcoming series against the Diamondbacks, we are officially in third place in the West. So we got some work to do. We are against the Diamondbacks and then the Dodgers next.
yeah. So both of these series are still pretty intense. The month of June is not going to get any easier, to be honest. But it just shows, man. I mean, we play well against National League. That's been proven. I think just the way they played San Francisco and the Brewers in Milwaukee. And I think they're going to keep this momentum, to be honest. When it comes to the Diamondbacks been struggling. So, excuse me, it could really go either way. Either the Padres really show up and show out, or it's going to help the Diamondbacks turn around their season because they were playoff contenders before the season even started, man. Just like the Padres were looking like shit before the season started. So, I mean,
Yes, we will.
take it as you want, but the Padres, I think, have a really good shot at taking the series 2 out of 3. How are they going to do it? I'm not exactly sure, but I really feel like it's going to come down to Machado and it's going to come down to Merrill. I think both of them combined at the bat are what's really going to help push this team over the line because when it comes to the defense, I think the defense is locked down. The pitching is locked down. Even Bogarts, man, the way that he's been playing defense, he's had an error or two here and there, but overall, he's playing shortstop pretty damn good.
Pretty damn good indeed.
And I don't know, when it comes to the Dodgers, it's going to be a long series, man. 4 games. I'm again just sticking to 500, man. You split the series 2-2. If you could win the series in their house, 3 games, it's gonna be huge. If you could pull 3 games in LA, it's gonna be huge, and it really shifts the momentum of okay, so who's who or what. But I think Toddy is really gonna turn it around in LA, and he's gonna get back into his mood and back into his group in the way that he should be swinging the bat and normally does swing the bat. He's gonna get 2 home runs in LA, easy.
I mean, if Wandy didn't give up a home run, that series would have been 2-1 San Diego. We lost horribly, not horribly, but it did hurt. And now we have a bye. We have a day off to think about it. And now we got to go play the Diamondbacks. When we started this series, we were in second place, about 1 game out of first. Now we're in third place. I think these boys are hungry, and I do believe that we are going to open up a can in Arizona, and we're going to take that tall boy all the way to LA. Because if you can thrive off the love, you can thrive off the hate, and it's going to be loud over there, just like it was loud here. And I think we might go, 2-2 with the Dodgers, and I think we're going to sweep the Diamondbacks.
Dude, if you could sweep the Diamondbacks, it's gonna be huge. And LA is gonna be loud, bro. They hate the Padres up in LA. They don't want to ever call it a rivalry, but it is, bro. It's one of the best and biggest rivalries in baseball now.
Hey, LA.
Now,
we
not
hate you
yesterday.
too, all right. We
Not
hate you
not
too.
last decade. Like now, this is the best baseball you can watch, and it's Padres against Dodgers. Whether you want to call it a rivalry or not, whether you believe it's a rivalry or not, I mean the players. I mean they're just playing, bro. They don't really give a shit about all
Did you see the Moogie Betts podcast that Merrill was on?
that. I did not. I didn't even know Merrill was in his podcast.
Yeah, Toddy was on like a few months ago, maybe even last year. But yeah, Merrill was on this last week. I didn't watch it, but I saw it. I'm like, oh wow, I gotta check that out.
Well, that's cool. I had no idea.
Yeah, Mookie's a cool kid.
I like Mookie a lot, bro. Like
He does eat corn the long way though, but he's cool.
yeah, I like Mookie a lot. I mean, you can't be hating on the Dodgers, bro. Like it is what it is, the administration or whatever, but the players alone, like they're badass, dude. I mean, Otani, he's the highest paid DH in all of baseball history, dude. Like, is he gonna pitch again? Perhaps. Do I want him to pitch? Shit, I don't even think the team wants him to pitch, but it's something that will sell seats.
That is crazy. He may never pitch again.
I don't think he will, dude. I mean, there's no need for him to pitch. If anything, he could be a closer because you're exposing him to injury at that point, bro. And
Think about that though, as a ball player, bro. Like all you do is sit on the bench and just hit balls and run. Like I wouldn't even enjoy my career at that point. I want to play ball. I want to make plays. I want to dive for. You know what I mean? So, but maybe that's his his goal.
yeah, I mean, I like Shohei a lot. I think as of late, he's been kind of struggling at the plate. The Padres definitely dominated him. He maybe had 2 good hits, and aside from that, it was pretty quiet on his end. But regardless, great ball player, just like Mookie, bro. Like Mookie was on it. He was fielding the shit out of everything that was coming his way. So there was no way that a ball was going to get past him, especially if it was hit right around his area. So shout out to Mookie, bro. Like, he holds it down. And Freeman, personally, I'm not a big Freeman fan. I got a lot of respect for his gameplay, but not a big fan, man. I again respect his game, respect what he does out on the diamond, but definitely not my favorite player from the Dodgers.
I mean, he does look like he has a resting bitch face, but so does Mookie. I know you love Will Smith though.
Dude, he's probably my least favorite player in all MLB. I hate that fucking guy, dude. He's such a piece of shit, dude. Like, I'll tell you what. Like, first off, you go out here talking a bunch of shit to all these fucking Latin players and to basically all the players who step onto the plate, bro. So, like, you get it hit on the head with a fucking barrel of the bat. Ain't no action, my guy. And for me, it started when he didn't fucking fist bump a Rosarena in the World Baseball Classic, bro. Like that was just such a piece of shit move. So like, man, fuck you, Will Smith. And I'm not talking about the black guy. I'm talking about the other motherfucker that deserves to get slapped.
No, I didn't know he didn't do that. I don't like Jesse Winker or Winkler or whatever his name. It doesn't even matter his name because I don't like him. I think he was a national or whatever when he cried when a Profar, Mr. Irrelevant. Well, yeah, Will Smith also called Profar Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, he's a fucking piece of shit, dude. So fuck Will Smith. And again, not talking about the actor Will Smith, dude. Just a catcher out there in L.A.
Well, yeah, I mean, shoot, and Dodgers are on our mind because they're coming up Monday, right?
Yeah, Monday's the series in LA is gonna be insane. It's gonna be epic. So, if you guys get a chance to go to LA and root on the Padres, I say please do. But beware, you might be potentially getting stabbed, which hasn't happened to me. I don't think it will happen to anybody. But
but you cannot drink in the parking lot. You will get a ticket. I've learned that the hard way. You know what's funny? Thank you, MLB. Shout out. You know, you put the Giants up against the weakest team in baseball. You got us playing the Dodgers, and then another rival with the Diamondbacks, and back to the Dodgers in LA. You really are looking out for the Padres. You know, I appreciate you looking out for the small market teams, man, because that's a grade A bullshit, just like your umpires. And, you know, if that's their profession, why can't they get some calls right? That Manny call, I think I had every right to complain. That was wrong.
That was terrible, dude. I'm not gonna say it cost us the game because again, there was a lot of missed opportunities, but it was a huge call at the time because the same exact location with Shohei Ohtani was called the ball, and on Manny it was called a strike. So
well, also after Manny yelled at him, whatever, the very next, I think it was Sheets or whoever else was after him, he got a ball outside, immediately called a strike. Very first pitch. Honestly, I didn't think it didn't matter what it was going to be a strike, and that was not a strike either. It's like, dude, as an umpire, you got to check your emotions. Can you get kicked out of the game? No, you can pretty much do whatever you want, and that's uncalled for. You know, you can make a bad call, or whatever. Nah, dude, you got to be held accountable.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. I think we need the robo umps like as soon as tomorrow. And
I don't want it, but seeing those calls, like you kind of need them.
Yeah, dude. They need it. They need it. And I saw this video. I think it might have been a Brewer or maybe a Twin. I can't recall because
he got kicked out because
because he was arguing with the ump. You know, he was like, "Yo, dude, you missed the call." Blah blah blah. And he asked for time. He was adjusting himself. He like fixed his helmet and then he tapped his head, and then he just got booted, bro. They're like, "You're out of here." And then it broke loose, bro. So man, it's insane out there for these Blues, bro. Like they're not getting it right.
And they're potentially losing their jobs to robots. You know, I mean, dang, that's crazy. You know, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot more pressure on them now than more than ever because of this talk. But then, you know, you should be making the right call more than ever at this point. You know, because I've not even just with the Padres, I've seen a lot of bad calls this season more than most. Like, did way wrong calls at crucial points in the game.
100%, dude. And I'm just saying, MLB. Get it together. You're already a step forward, reaching out to the younger audience. Big old shout out to John Boy, got the big old contract by MLB. I think it's cool. I think it's great. It's going to be maybe a little bit of a monopoly when it comes to that certain media, perhaps. But, you know, you're in uncharted territory. You're trying to figure out what you can do with that sort of media platform. So we'll see, man. So congratulations to MLB on that side and to John Boy Media because they're going to be doing some really cool stuff in the next couple of years.
Hell yeah, man. Congrats, John Boy. Hey, and big shout out to Dirty Dom, the champion, was in the building.
That's right.
He threw the first pitch on Monday, right?
I think it was Tuesday when they whooped on the Dodgers 11-1, which it was a great game, but I feel like it gave the Padres just a little bit of fake confidence. And again, I think it was a big mind trick by Dave Roberts. Well played, especially sending Kike out there in the sixth. Like, don't get me wrong, bro. Like, the Dodger fans that paid to go to that game, they were like, oh, hell yeah, Kike. Because, I mean, shit, I was stoked when I saw Kike in the TV. I was like, hell yeah, that's rad, dude. I don't think he's ever pitched outside of Dodger Stadium. So it was a pretty cool experience.
First time pitching away.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, so again, these next series are really, really going to shape up the NL West, especially for the Padres, man. It's really going to show if they could really compete and chase for first place. Because in my mind, I still think that they're within reach to take in the West this 2025. They haven't played their best baseball, They're just about to get hot in August. So we just gotta wait and see, man. Wait and see. And also, don't forget, vote for the All Stars. Machado needs to be an All Star. Tatis needs to be an All
I
Star.
like Gavin Sheets DH All Star, but I mean, obviously Otani's going to win that one.
Sheets All Star. Suarez All Star. Who else could be an All Star?
You can't vote on pitchers.
Yeah.
I didn't get to vote on pitchers.
Yeah. Well, Suarez was an All Star last year.
Well, no, I think that's a player. I think that's like the league.
Okay. I had no idea, bro. But Suarez needs to be in the All Star game again. Who else deserves it, dude? From our pitching rotation,
I like
Pivetta.
Cease. I like Cease a lot. Pavetta's really good.
Pivetta it really needs it. And shout out to Dylan Cease, bro. He played the Dodgers so well. 11 Ks. Dude, long overdue. He deserved that win, dude. He's been so close to getting wins this whole entire season, but so far, second win for him this 2025 season. So big old congratulations to him.
That's what I kind of love and hate about Cease, because
for it.
you know, when you play weaker teams, it kind of seems like he's less engaged. You play one of the best teams, and you probably have one of the best starts of the season. So I mean, don't match the other team's skill level. You always got to bring your A game. It's MLB. But I'm looking forward to this next two series, against the Diamondbacks and the Dodgers. I think we're going to right the ship soon. Whether it's coaching, injuries, whatever, I think it's going to get right.
All right, man. I'm going to make a pretty bold prediction right now. We've been talking about the man himself, Yu Darvish. I think we even brought him up earlier about the manhole in Japan.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say Yu Darvish is going to get a start in LA next week. Long overdue for him, bro. And for him to come back in a series like that, I think it's really going to help him get back into the zone for this 2025 season.
Well, what do you think, Tony? Oh, yeah. Well, I guess Yu is hopefully he'll be back.
Yeah, Yu is coming back against the Dodgers. You heard it right.
He was a former Dodger, so he's probably comfortable in Chavez Ravine. That actually might make a lot of sense. Instead of being, loud positive, have a loud negative, but somewhere you're familiar with for your first game back.
Yeah, dude. So right there, you guys heard it right here first. SD Podcast, man. And once again, we are fans talking as fans for fans. We do have a little bit of knowledge behind it. Maybe not so many stats to back it up, but enough stats to say that we on a sick one out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so cheers to you guys. Appreciate you tuning in to another episode of the SD Podcast, brother. We killed it. We unwrapped some badass merchandise right here. So if you guys are ever interested on picking up some of these cards, or if you guys would want to participate in a giveaway for these cards,
more assholes. So
hit
you
us
gotta
up.
watch next week.
That's right. So I think we're just about there, man. For when it comes to this episode. What else do you got in your notes?
My notes are done. Yeah, I just gotta piss like a racehorse, and I wish it was Friday already because I want to lay a smackdown on some snakes.
Yes, sir. To everybody who joined in on the Instagram, appreciate you. YouTube, super appreciate you. For everybody who commented,
hey, shout out Keeping the Faith Instagram. Shout out our boys the Barachos. We got the new bat up. A new merchandise. So we appreciate all the love we get. Hell yeah! Shout out all you guys too watching everywhere.
Yes, sir. And I lost my train of thought for a second. I was gonna say one last remark.
Say it, dude. Say it, Donnie.
I can't really remember, bro. So it is what it is. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching.
Oh, hey, shout out Vic for never taking a note in his life. I love it.
Hey, I take mental notes, dude. So hey, shout out to you guys. All right. Well, until then, we will see you next week. Let's go, Padres. Let's beat the Rockies, beat the Dodgers, and come back home.
Beat the Rockies?
Yeah, beat the Rockies, motherfuckers.
And the Diamondbacks.
Yeah. Yeah, I know we don't play them, but just.
Hey, what is their city
beat
connects?
the Rockies.
What are the Diamondbacks? Well, we'll find out tomorrow.
They say Serpientes still.
Oh yeah, the cream.
Well, that was the old one. Now they have a new one, but it still says the same thing.
But like black or red or something like that, like maroon.
I don't know. Oh, you know what? I remember now.
Green.
I remember what I was gonna say. Let's go SDFC and let's go Wave. Hell yes.
Hell yes, dude. That's how you end it. That's how you end it. And let's go Dirty Dom. Keep that belt.
That's right. All right. Well, until next time, Thank you guys for tuning in. We gotta get up out of here, but we will see you next week for another episode of the SD Podcast. See you then. LFGSD, baby.
Oh.